Hello, get ready for the exclusive breakdown of Fargo Season 5, Ending Explained, What Happens to Dot and Roy. Warning, spoilers ahead, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The Fargo Season 5 finale concludes all of the storylines, including Dot Lyon's protracted fight with her violent boyfriend Sheriff Roy Tillman. Collage of Dot and Roy. Fargo Season 5 finishes with the FBI successfully apprehending Sheriff Roy Tillman, who has been betrayed by his own son and arrested. Gator turns against his father, Roy, after realizing that he will never receive the love and affection he desires from him. The conclusion delves into the concept of debts and forgiveness, demonstrating that evil people's obligations should be paid and good people's debts forgiven. Fargo Season 5's conclusion concludes all current stories, including Dot Lyon's quest to escape Sheriff Roy Tillman's clutches. Fargo Season 5 began with a plot identical to the original Coen brothers film. A Midwestern housewife is kidnapped from her home as part of a complex criminal scheme orchestrated by her husband. This botched kidnapping pushed Dot, once known as Nadine, back into a heated argument with her abusive ex, Sheriff Tillman. Fargo Season 5's different plot lines come together in the penultimate episode. A military convoy arrived at Roy's property to bring him to jail. Dot escaped from his barn to fight back, and Old Munch was still determined to get retribution. Fargo Season 5, Episode 10, Beastquick, concluded all of the plots in totally unexpected ways. Collage of Lorraine and Old Munch. How the FBI managed to defeat Sheriff Roy Tillman. Roy climbs from a hole in the ground. After a season-long campaign to depose the Stark County constitutional sheriff, the FBI ultimately brings Roy down in the finale. Roy initially appears to be on the verge of escaping. After shooting him in the stomach with a shotgun blast, Dot is mistaken for one of his thugs, and he surrenders to the approaching police officers. During the chaos, Roy scrambles to his feet and escapes to a nearby tunnel that will carry him securely outside his compound. However, he is surprised to discover that FBI agents are waiting to apprehend him at the opposite end of the tunnel. In the season's penultimate episode, Lorraine summoned the cavalry to invade Roy's ranch, but they arrived too quickly to be operating on Lorraine's orders alone. Roy deduced that the FBI agents were already on their way to take him down before Lorraine's call, implying that someone in his operation had betrayed him. As Roy is apprehended and detained, Agents Mayer and Joaquin smugly gaze down on him, relish the satisfaction of bringing him to justice, and, to truly twist the knife, reveal who sold him out, Gator, his own son. Why Gator helped turn in Roy. Gator is blindfolded in a tunnel. At the start of the Fargo Season 5 finale, Gator is still chained, blinded, and stuck in the snow after his disappointed father abandoned him in the penultimate episode. Throughout the season, Gator has been Roy's loyal right-hand man, doing whatever is requested of him. However, Roy repeatedly demonstrates a complete lack of appreciation for his son's efforts. Gator turned his father up to the FBI after he'd had enough of his abuse and realized that no matter what he tried, his father would never show him the love and affection he craved. Every death at Tillman Ranch explained. The Fargo Season 5 finale continues where the last episode left off, with a fight breaking out between Roy's militia and the FBI convoy pursuing justice. As Roy tries to avoid the FBI officers, he runs across his father-in-law. Roy's father-in-law began challenging his authority in the previous week's episode, and he continues to criticize and belittle Roy in this week's finale. Roy eventually has enough of his father-in-law's arrogance and brutally slits his throat. Roy's father-in-law is the first key figure killed in this war, but not the last. After falling on Dot to protect her from the FBI agent's shooting, Whitfar follows Roy to his secret tunnel, where he intends to flee the compound. As Whit enters the tunnel, Roy hides behind the door and sneaks up behind him. There is a brief standoff until Roy attacks Whit with his knife. Whit fires and misses, but Roy plunges the knife into Whit, killing him. Later in the episode, Dot and Olmsted pay tribute to Whit's legacy by visiting his cemetery to commemorate the one-year anniversary of his courageous death. Thank you for watching.